So just extending on that. So we do want to talk a little bit about you and your journey with the council. All right. So first part of that is, how did you get involved in crypto gaming? And can you talk to us a little bit about your mobile gaming and how long that took you to get into that?
Yeah. So mobile gaming I've been doing for about, I can't remember. Okay, my son's 4. So when I had my son, so this is it's going to be a bit of a tangent here, but hopefully people won't leave and kill you. No, but I was a big WoW player. So I had my son. I remember we had him. He was sitting in the cot in the living room. So I put my computer on the coffee table, and I just sit on the floor and play WoW the whole time, because all he did was sleep. And then when we woke up, I only wanted the misses, so I didn't really, I was just playing WoW for 6 weeks. It was the best time off work I've had. And I came to this realization. I'm like, when I go back to work and he grows up a little bit, I ain't going to be able to do this. So I had played mobile games for a long time, just like on the side of playing WoW as well. I was like, okay, I think I'm just going to have to stick to mobile gaming. And then I was like, oh, let's look for a new game. I found a game, which is like a no-name dead game now, but there was no content for it. So I just started making content, and that's literally how I started. And then, you just jump through a few games over a while. Like, it started off making one video a week, and then, got into a game, AFK Arena, which is actually like an auto battler. And that's what really, got me into Illuvium as well. I love auto battlers. It's an idle one on mobile, so a bit different, but, and then you started getting a bit more views, a bit more interest. You started making some money, and you're like, holy shit, this thing could actually do something. And then, it turned into, I was getting up at 2:30 every morning on Saturdays, Sundays as well, and everything, and training in the morning, then recording videos for 2 hours, and then going to work, editing on the train on my lunch breaks and stuff like that. And then at the end of end of 2020, I took a redundancy package from work and decided to go full time doing the mobile gaming content creating. Now, at the start of 2021 in January, I found out, I'd always known about crypto, DeFi, all that stuff, but I just didn't give a fuck. It's like, I don't, I get it, the basics, but I don't care. So I have to be passionate about something to go deep into it. And then I found NFTs, and I was like seeing all these pictures, like thick Pokemon and stuff like that, and people just drawing known IPs, and it's like selling them. And I'm like, is there no licensing in this shit? So I searched licensing, and then I found Vivi, and OMI. Jumped in there, got myself one of the Batman that I've still got. That was the first NFT I ever bought. Then I was like, this OMI token, maybe this does something. I'll just buy into it like an investment. Anyway, in the 4 days it took me to set up my account and get all the verifications done, the token 4x'd, and I was like, fuck it, it'll still go up. So I just dumped some cash into it. It dumped to about 30% of what it was. I was like, screw crypto, I'm out. I'm just done with this shit. Then I just left for a few months, and then it was Seaton who, because we'd played mobile games together in the past, I had a chat with him, and he's like, listen, and it was actually funny because after I bought that OMI token, the next thing I was going to buy was Illuvium, because I think I saw it on an Alex Becker video. I think it was, I don't know. You get down that rabbit hole. I think he did an Illuvium. He did an Illuvium NFT with his dog, with Scoot. That's what it was. And I was like, so I started looking into it, and as you do when you're a complete noob, he goes, everyone should have at least $1,000 of Illuvium when it's at $30 to $40. I was like, oh, financial advice, I'll take it. And so I was gonna buy Illuvium. That was the next thing I was gonna put money into after OMI dropped. I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm done with crypto. Oh, man. So and then Seaton got me back into it. He's like, listen, play Axie. It'll cost you a fair bit of money, but you'll understand the concept and it'll get you excited. So I jumped into Axie. I played it for 2 weeks because it was 2 weeks before you could get your payout. Then I took my payout and sold everything because it made me understand it. It got me going on the whole crypto gaming thing, but it was shit. So personal opinion, sorry to any Axie lovers out there, but I just had to get out, which was good. I got out. I made a little profit because I bought 2 aquas and I bred them, and I got a 99% aqua for anyone that knows. So I made a profit on that as well when it was on the way down. And 2 months after that, it was I spent $3,000 to get in. It was, you could buy the same team for about $1,000. So I was lucky I got out, but then because I'd seen Illuvium back in the day, I was like, okay, Seaton, fuck this Axie stuff. Screw your scholarships. We're going into Illuvium. So I bought my first Illuvium tokens when it was at $350. That's when I ended up getting in. And then it was literally the best thing for me was like I messaged Kieran on Discord. Like I'd never made a video. I hadn't even started my crypto channel. I just messaged him like, hey dude, I'm thinking about starting a crypto channel. I just want to find out more about Illuvium. And like he replied to me within like an hour. And then we were just started chatting. And he's like, do you want to do an interview? I was like, sick. And I was like, after playing mobile games for like 4 years, where I'd only ever spoken to one developer after trying with every game, like tens of games, like probably up to 30 games that I've played, always trying to get onto developers. You can only get community managers, and you get straight into the founder. I'm like, this is the space. Like, I was like, this is what I like. And obviously Illuvium being a mix between Pokemon and auto battlers, which is the two things I just absolutely love. It was just sort of a no brainer. And then, the little piece that they're from Australia as well was like, that little cherry on top. And then, so I started the channel and then obviously did a bunch of Illuvium content, was doing other games as well. I still play a bunch of other games and test them as they come. I don't make as much content because a lot of the things that you play in the space at the moment are just dog shit, and it's literally just Ponzi's. Like, it's literally just Ponzi hopping at the moment in the space, and that's why Illuvium, with modeled around a traditional like TCG card game where you have sets and they go out of print. Because I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh as well, physical cards Yu-Gi-Oh, which I fucking loved. That was sick. Now I'm just thinking about it. But yeah, and then I'm like, Illuvium mixed between Pokemon, auto battles, and trading cards. I'm like, this is just it. But yeah, Illuvium's like still the only game that I've really seen that has what I consider to be sustainable enough for me to want to play long term. Everything else, like I said, I try and get in early, flip really fast, just for the fun of the game of trying to make profit in other games. But yeah, besides that, I haven't really seen or played anything that quite matches up to what I think Illuvium will be.